time to meet the starting five of your Portland Trail Blazers. Starting at small forward, at 6'7", number 21, Ahmed Thompson. And guard, standing 6'5", number 17, Shaden Sharp. At the other forward position, at 6'7", number 23, Luka Doncic. At guard, 6'4", number 8, number 8. At center, at 7'4", number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers here at Moda Center. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Patrick Williams is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jordan. Then it's White. And it's Ngombo in at center. And for Portland, Doncic out there with Wembanyama. Then it's the Beast. Then it's Shaden Sharp. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. RJ, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama,
now here's White. He's guarded closely. Jordan finds White. Pops it up for Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Portland's edge possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Blazers head coach. We both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's White. Lets the three fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. To the inside. Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Williams sends a screen for White. And the Bulls with another miss.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone, but especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference. Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Here's the Beast, nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's White. This game he had 10 points. Williams sets a screen for White. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players. Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Chance to check out stats for Michael Jordan.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now, here's Bridges. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Good on the bucket.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's White. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Pass to Williams, trying to get something going. And the Bulls with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 6. How about this run Craig they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here's Sean. Hasn't made one yet. Beyond the arc. A shot missing. Bulls trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And Chicago has possession. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Here we go, Blazers fans. Here comes your Trailblazers dust team.
Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Bulls in second.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Your Trailblazers dust team.
Williams passes to Ngam. Jordan against Sharp. Outside, White. Shot clock at 5. Bridges, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
Up top, Doncic. Out to the right wing. For Williams. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Jordan against Sharp. Jordan drives in, and Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Wembanyama, a screen on White. Pass to Thompson. Sharp on the wing. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Jordan. A floater. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Now here's Jordan. 5 points in the game. Bridges misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Doncic finds Wembanyama. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Doncic, no good. Bulls trail by 11. Outside, White. This one for three. Traps in the tray.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
More than just the score. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
The first one falls. And, Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of the season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Portland. Tobias Harris has checked in for Chicago. Now here's White, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Portland with the ball. The Bulls knocking down the three. Thompson left side. Wembanyama outside. And he gets the jumper to drop. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
White the pass to Harris. Out to White. For three, Bridges. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here is Harris. He has yet to score.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Here's Doncic. In the hoop for his third big from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Here's White. Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes. He's got 8.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 or 5 already. Sheesh.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Wembanyama. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. The three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 7. And White kicks to Harris. And the Bulls with another miss. Portland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Riza. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. And Riza, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Riza. Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. Bridges comes in for Jordan. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And here is Dosunmu. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Bridges shot good.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
Wembanyama, a screen on White. Wembanyama outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Now here is Harris. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Time to get loud for your laser dances.
You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys. If you're open, they'll find you. And you look at the Beast, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Rizichet. Offensive rebound. The Beast lays it up and banks it in. The Beast's got 5 now.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here is Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Just a big-time finish by Harris. One more coming at the line.
And he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a 3-man. But in a lot of ways, he's become the prototype modern power forward. Able to hold his own inside, but also space the floor from 3.
Here's the Beast. Gonzalez grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. Pass to White. And he drives in. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Trailblazers shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Bridges with the board.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Here's the Beast. After Chicago picking up the basket just moments ago.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Joe. Bridges sets the screen for White. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Sohan with the ball, still without a basket. Now Rizichet knocks down the 3-ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. Now here's White. Fires the 3. And a piece of it. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far. On the scoreboard. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Walker out there with Rizichet. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's the Beast. And it's Joe in at the 1 spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now, here's Bridges. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Ball, the pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Joe on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jarvis Walker.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Shots good by the Beast.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Left side, ball. Bridges dishes the ball. Back to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. That's now 8 points for Mikal Bridges. He takes it in. Shots good by the Beast. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Deep 2 from Ball. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And I tell you, Ball has really perfected that unorthodox style with the jumper. Quick at getting it off as well. The D really stands no chance.
Here's Joe. Still yet to score. And that one's good. Ricochet.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And it's Ball penetrating. Misses from close range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Walker's shot is off. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Clippers in L.A. It's blocked. Here's Ricochet, defended by Dosunmu. Shots good by the Beast. Now it's a 6-point Portland lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Trailblazers.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Entirely new group here for Portland. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Walker. Doncic comes in for Ricochet. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Sohan. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Ball surveying the defense. Williams a screen on Sharpe. Here's Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under
the wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
For Portland, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%. Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
One thing about Wembanyama's 8-foot wingspan is it allows him to cause problems that NBA players have never seen before.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. He's off on the second. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 7. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Here's Wembanyama. 9 points in the game so far. Chalk up 2 there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
White, a screen on Sharp. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from White.
Right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. Take a look at Jordan, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Shaedon Sharp.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And with their range, they stretch out opposing defenses. So even when they're not shooting threes, they're still making an impact.
Inside, and here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense in no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 8.
Talk about taking flight. Aaron Bridges is in the building.
And here is Doncic. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by Williams. On the wing, Dosunmu. Defended by Sharp. It's deflected.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Dosunmu. Bulls moving the ball around. Williams sends a screen for Bridges. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Michael Jordan is checked in for the Bulls.
Michael Jordan.
Here's Williams. That's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Jordan. He's right around 29 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Pass to Doncic. There's the three. Doncic knocks in the three.
We know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And White kicks to Bridges. Williams looking around. For three. Drains the three-pointer. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in.
Thompson. 1 time.
Bulls trail by 14. To the middle. And a wide open look for Jordan. Rebound by the Trailblazers. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Williams can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 16. It's stolen by White. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, White. Jordan with the ball. Driving to the basket. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Wembanyama, a screen. Takes the three. It's all in by the Bulls. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Williams, here we go. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 14-point game. Jacks up a three. And they recover it. Tries again. Osunmu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. Two at the free throw line.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Bulls have missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And the first one drops.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And he makes the first but misses the second. Portland leading by 13. Over to the left wing. Outside, Walker. From the arc. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the basket is good.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Pass to Buzelis. Williams with the ball. Defended by Sohan. Williams sets a screen for Buzelis. A three-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Sohan. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Sohan's got his first bucket in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Dosunmu.
2 minutes.
Jordan outside from downtown. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Michael Jordan. Buzelis has got 5. Portland leading by 15. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Mikal Bridges.
Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Williams. Reza Shea. His three-pointers off the mark. Bulls trail by 15. Jordan inside. Defended by Thibault. For 3, Bridges. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Here's Koulibaly. Nothing on the board. They set the pick to the right side. Here's Reza Shea. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
White looking around. Pass to Williams. Reza Shea with the steal. .35 seconds left to play in the first half. Walker with this screen for Reza Shea. 5 to shoot. Thibault for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. Another one falls for Chicago.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Koulibaly with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Fires from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've accepted.
She throwing the